Hello and welcome back to SiGMA TV. I'm Yanni Collins, and here with me is Peter Nolan. He is the strategic consultant at Digitain. They're one of the world's leading sportsbook and casino platform providers. So, Peter, great to have you join me in the line.
Hi, nice to be here. Thank you.
You're very welcome. And to start off, tell us a bit about yourself, your background, being a veteran in the industry.
Yeah, I think veteran just means old, but yeah, I've worked in gaming pretty much since I left university, but working online since 1999, where I was part of the sort of product owner, I suppose, for Ladbrokes.com, Ladbrokes' first online initiative, really project, working out of Gibraltar. So we launched that in 2000, February 2000. And then came back to the UK as head of operations for Ladbrokes iGaming. I left there in 2004 and became customer operations director at Sky Bet. Stayed there until 2010. Had a really nice time there. We were quite successful, I think. And I started consulting in 2010, my own business. Since then, I've worked all over. I worked for Digitain back in 2011, and since then have a good relationship with them. I've worked in Europe, I've worked in Latin America, set up a business in Brazil for online horse racing. So been busy, and have started working with Digitain again in around February this year when I met them at ICE, and joined them as a strategic consultant working on marketing and PR, and also helping with strategy and general research and development stuff.
All right, and now I want to jump in ahead. And when we look at the gaming industry in 2020, which has been an unprecedented year, and as we're coming to the end, I mean, now's traditionally the perfect time for reflection. So tell me, what have been the highlights for Digitain this year?
It's been a challenge, I think, really for everyone in the industry and other, obviously, society. But I think from a Digitain point of view, it's been challenging, but ultimately quite successful in terms of commercially. We added more partners to our network. Commercially, we had a better year, strangely enough, than the previous year. The guys have worked hard. When we first, obviously, in March, we ended up having to pivot our roadmap to reflect the difference in live betting, the absence of live betting. So the development team's done really well. This commercial team's done really well, bringing new content in. We brought quite a lot of new virtual products. We brought some extra esports products. We developed our own esports product too. And we also developed a unique product for the industry, which was table football. We quickly set up a professional league with streaming, with data, with algorithms, with professional players, and provided our partners with this content fairly quickly in sort of response to the COVID pandemic and the absence of live gaming, or live football, live sports. So I think that was successful. Getting 1,700 people online, working from home remotely was a challenge, and I think the technology team, the HR team did really well there. We managed to get everyone working effectively from home in a reasonably quick time. So it became the new normal for everyone. And I think given all that, it's been, in hindsight, been successful. One of the most, it was nice, recently we got awarded the SBC Employer of the Year award at the awards last week. And that was a nice way to finish the year, and a nice well done to the teams, I think, who've worked so hard this year.
Interesting. And I know that there have been a couple of new products and impressive new developments for Digitain this last quarter. Do you mind disclosing some of the features and benefits of these two new developments?
Yeah, we've had successfully launched. Obviously, we launched a lot of games through the year, but we've launched our own development products, which were a tax engine, which is sounds quite dull, but is a really effective tool for our operators, our partners, especially in countries which have challenging gaming tax laws. In some cases, perhaps in Africa, where in some countries you might be paying gaming tax on stakes, also gaming tax on returns and winnings, or in some countries you pay on both. So it's a fairly complicated landscape in some of these countries. So the tax engine takes a lot of the hard work out of the equation for the operators, allows them to concentrate on more interesting things like marketing, retaining their customers, improving their customer experience, etc. And what that does is the tax engine is compliant, it's very flexible for the different needs of different markets and countries. So once the operator sets it up, and we can help them with that obviously, then they can be relaxed and be confident that their tax responsibilities from a gaming perspective are being adhered to. They can let the system address the right numbers, the right deductions against the customers. So it sounds fairly workmanlike, but it's a very interesting and very effective. And like I say, it gives operators a chance to almost relax and focus on building their business. We also launched this quarter a live football tracker. Data, as you know, is key and will become more key, I think, going forward. It's absolutely vital, if you like, oil in which our business runs. And to give customers content that they can rely on, that's interesting, that's going to add some value to their experience, is helpful. And the live tracker does that. It's got up to 18 different types of stats and data sets. It covers every league in the world almost, down to match level. You get scored information, you get correct scores, you get updates, you get visualizations of the game. So you're getting live visualizations of the game in an animated form, so people can follow the progress of the match while not seeing the pictures. And it adds value. Obviously, lots of bets, betting opportunities are shown as well. So yeah, that's been successful. We rolled that out to our partner network. It's been very positive feedback so far. It's adding real value to the live betting experience, I think. And we're going to add to that and move on and add other sports in the next few months as well.
Outstanding. So what I've heard, you developed the tax engine and then you've launched the live sports tracker. I mean, it's really great to hear how you guys continuously move forward, innovate and elevate despite the challenges this pandemic brought and brings. And now when we look at 2021 and with the opportunities available and things moving forward, what kind of things are we expecting to see for Digitain in the coming year?
Hopefully it's going, yeah, the coming year is an exciting year. I hope everyone's looking forward to this new year, I think it's fair to say. And hopefully some fresh start. We've got an interesting year ahead. I think obviously we look to continue to extend our partner network, grow our base. We're expanding into some new regions in terms of offices. We're looking to set up an office in Asia, and we're very close to appointing someone soon to do that. We've started to develop an office in Africa, and we have someone in Cape Town or South Africa working on that now. Latin America as well. We see that on our target, like I suppose a lot of people. It's a very interesting area. A lot of sort of established markets and some hopefully soon markets like Brazil, where I had some experience. So that's we want to grow the Digitain brand and the products internationally. In terms of other highlights, we've got a very exciting one, which is the launch of a new corporate headquarters, Digitain, as we call it, which is in Yerevan in Armenia, obviously. And that's going to be holding a corporate headquarters, but it's also a bigger development in that it's a campus for business and for startups. And we're looking to invite Armenian and other regional startups, technology startups, to get support. We're going to support them financially in terms of, in terms of rent and accommodation, and also mentorship in terms of giving the startups advice on how to be successful, hopefully. And also we will benefit from that innovation. Innovation is, as you mentioned earlier, is very important, and sometimes innovation can come from outside the business. So we're looking to involve those businesses, those younger people, to give us some fresh ideas perhaps as well. So we're investing in our own company, but also investing in the youth of Armenia. So I think it's very positive, a very proud nation, the teams in Yerevan. Also a big development on the horizon is the new platform guys have been working very hard this year developing a new platform, which is a kind of a big deal, as you will know. You move platforms with great care and some nervousness because of the amount of data involved, and you're moving from a live system to a new live system. So the guys have worked very hard in the tech team in Yerevan, and we're looking to launch that in the early part of next year and talk about it more at the conferences. We've also got a new live dealer, live casino product that we've developed ourselves. We built a studio in our new product, in our new premises in Digitain. A whole floor set aside for this live casino, live dealer setup. And we're hoping to launch that as well in the first quarter of 2021. It's ready to go. It looks really plush. It's quite luxurious. It's a new step for us, and we think it's going to add some real value to our portfolio of products that we offer to our partners.
Peter, that was a bunch of stuff that you mentioned, future developments for Digitain. I'm overwhelmed myself. Sounds like you have it all looking up for you. Well, Peter, thank you so much for joining me today. It was an absolute pleasure talking to you, and all the best for Digitain.
Thanks, Yanni. Nice to meet you, and Happy New Year when it comes, and obviously Happy Christmas too.
And that is it for myself and Peter. Let us know how you found this segment. So drop us a comment on the comment box below, and we'll see you on the next video.